So with the impending release of Daredevil Born Again Season 2, I thought I would do a ranking of where I would place all the MCU Daredevil projects. Just a little caveat though, I'm not going to be talking about Echo, She-Hulk, and No Way Home. Because yes, the MCU Daredevil does appear in those projects, but he's just not a very major part of them. Now starting my list off at the very bottom, we have The Defenders. And The Defenders could have been very good. It could have been Netflix's version of the Avengers with Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, and Daredevil. All these characters are extremely compelling, but in the end, the show just felt very discombobulated and felt like it didn't really know what it wanted to do and like what it wanted to focus on. And Daredevil, unfortunately, just isn't really a major part of the show at times, but when he is in it, it's really great.
Nice ears.
They're horns.
Next I have Daredevil Season 2. Now here's the thing. Daredevil Season 2 is not awful. There are moments of greatness for sure, because John Bernthal as the Punisher is amazing. And I also really love seeing more backstory with Matt. However, this season definitely got muddled with a lot of the hand stuff, as I just did not care at all. And I also just really did not find Elektra to be a compelling character in the slightest. Next, we have Daredevil Born Again Season 1. A season of a show that I really like, but I also have a lot of problems with. Just starting off with things I really like that it stuck with how gritty the original Netflix show was. I think that Charlie Cox is really great in this show. However, I really do not like that they killed Foggy. I don't like that Matt takes so long to become Daredevil. But at the same time, I also like seeing Matt being a lawyer more, as that's one of my favorite things of Daredevil, is seeing the dichotomy between Matt Murdock and Daredevil. So I really like this first season, and I cannot wait for Season 2. Next we have Daredevil Season 1. Wow, what an amazing introduction to a show. If this was the only season of Daredevil, I would be content. Daredevil Season 1 is just so very good. Because if you don't know anything about Daredevil like I did when I first started watching this show, it perfectly introduces you to the Daredevil mythos. But if you're already very familiar with Daredevil, there's a lot of things here that are very clearly intended for hardcore fans. I also loved that the show was as gritty as it was, as I a lot of times forgot I was watching a Marvel show. This season, I dare say, is perfect. Now you might be wondering, why then is it not at the top spot? Well, because there's just another season of Daredevil that I think is just slightly better.
Come on! Kill me! No! God knows I want you, but you don't get to destroy who I am. You will go back to prison, and you will live the rest of your miserable life in a cage, knowing you'll never have Vanessa. That this city rejected you. It beat you. I beat you.
Daredevil Season 3 improves upon every single thing that Daredevil Season 1 and 2 did. Everyone's arc in Season 3 is fulfilled. Kingpin, Daredevil, Foggy, Karen. But there's still room for more, which is why I cannot wait for the next season of Daredevil Born Again, because I just love seeing all these characters interact.